Welcome to Reaper Suburban Homestead. Today is Monday, May 1st. It is currently 52 degrees. The high today is supposed to be 73 and the low supposed to be 48 in central Mississippi. Come join me. It's Monday. It's the garden walkthrough. We're gonna just check and see what happened over the weekend and what happened for the week and prepare for what we got going on. All right. Let me see. As you can see, if you guys saw the Instagram shot or the Facebook post, my ginger is finally, it's been months in the garage. Now, I don't know if it just takes this long or I just finally kind of just started watering it. And we got three little shoots coming up in this one. And it's two more pots in the garage, but we'll see how they do. Getting some planters ready. We're not selling planters. All right. Avocado I topped last week, still alive. Doesn't look like it's starting to, you know what I'm saying? Yes, it does. That little right above my fingernail will be a new branch, I'm hoping. All right, my pineapples. Time to make some more pineapples as well. Avocados, pomegranates, and the bergamot is looking good. It's time to it's getting about that time to see how to use bergamot. See how we gonna use that thing. And I also want to know something too. Don't tell the queen. Don't tell the queen. But I want to know what happens if I pinch the top off it. We're gonna pinch the top off that. Smells good. Now what I'm hoping is that these two little nodes right there in the corner um take over as being the grooming tip. We're gonna see. Board just looking good. Little tag along in there. Some holy basil. Holy basil look like it needs something. Oh, that looks like slug damage. It looks like slug damage. Yeah. What is this? I think this is kale. I think that's some kale. Some more holy basil. Y'all need some water. Y'all looking a little saggy here now. Y'all gotta get on. Come on. Come on. Get them some water. Look at lemon balm doing well. It always does. Echinacea. Pretty plant. More what? This is mint here, I think. Yep. Chocolate mint. Yes, it is. Oh, look at this. This basil is going to seed. Won't be necessarily good to eat. When it goes to seed, it gets a little bit bitter. But that's cool because the flowers attract pollinators. Cat grass, lavender, lemon, raspberry, grapes, raspberry, peppermint. I think this is basil again. Chamomile, oregano, and more chocolate mint. And right here, we have the tea of the day and some seed. The seed is called sorghum Sudan grass. Use it as a cover crop to get an area ready before I plant it. You know, that's a whole weird thing. It grows over the summer. I cut it down, let the material decompose in place. Now the roots are to this seed go really deep in the ground to bring up all the nutrients from the ground and to break up the compaction of the clay soil. Here we're drinking chamomile. Yeah, chamomile, calming chamomile. That's it today. First time trying this tea, so I just want to see what it tastes like by itself before I start mixing it with other stuff. Because I kind of mix my teas for two reasons. Either I'm just going for the health benefits and I don't care what it tastes like, or I'm going for what it tastes like and the health benefits are secondary. It just depends on the day. Not bad. It's not bad. I'll probably try mixing that with that passion. Because that passion is super fruity. So we'll mix that with I was trying to get the yard guy back. Yeah, I'll reach out today. What we gonna start at today? You know what? We're gonna start over here. We got these seeds. Now what we gonna do with these seeds? I'm gonna do a little something different. Normally, I get seeds, I just plant them things in the ground, right? That's how I go. Find out how deep they need to go, what temperature they need to germinate at, which I have not done either for these. So we're gonna see how it works. But we're gonna put them right here. And we have a tomato here we need to tie to that to that stake, to that post. And right here, I plan on putting some beans. but I'm waiting on some inoculation powder to kind of help with the process of pulling nitrogen from the air and keeping it in the soil. But y'all know, Amazon kind of tripping right now. I'm about to cancel that order. It's been almost a full week. And try ordering from someone else. Oh, I'm about to drink my about to drink my seeds. That's not good eats. All right, so what we're gonna do differently with this is one, I bring any gloves out here. No, I think I left them in the house. Oh well, I just wipe them on my apron. First things first, we're gonna do is mix a little bit of this compost, leaf mold, and a little bit of water with these seeds, right? Trying to make what we're trying to do is make a I guess birds been in here digging for worms, huh? That's my guess, because I usually try to keep this covered. We're gonna try to make an inoculation. I'd say powder, more like a little paste, a little slurry, to coat the seeds with the beneficial bacteria that's in this compost, right? I'm just trying to give them a head start. I'm trying to see how that works out. I mean, it's nothing to it, right? It's just really, I mean, I don't even really need much for real. I'm gonna take like that much, put that in there. Now, I've never done this before either, though, so we're gonna see how it works. Now, normally the scientist in me, the geek in me, is saying you need a control, bro. You need some seeds you don't treat to see if it really does benefit them seeds. This ain't that kind of test, though. Because whether we add this stuff to them or not, I think it's gonna grow well. We're just gonna add just what we call a tincture water. That's just a little tincture water. We just wanna get this a stir. Now, we might have to add some more water because we want this to kind of, be a slurry. We want to moisten all the compost so the compost will want to stick to the seed. That's all we're doing. Now, truthfully, I should have mixed up the compost into a slurry and added the seed to it, but we ain't doing it that way, right? I need another hand. T1000, create another hand. Yeah, and we're just gonna let this soak for like 5 to 10 minutes, right? And it looks good to me. Looks good to y'all. Looks good to me. Just gonna add everything, get that some stirs, and that's it. What we're doing is just taking the life that's inside of this leaf mold, which is going to be uh, fungally dominated, and we want to coat the seeds with it to kind of give the seeds a little boost. We're gonna see how that works. Now that's way more seeds than I need to plant that little spot. I appreciate that, appreciate that, good game monger. Now I originally used those seeds to start this bed because this is an earth bed. I just put a border around it. The ground started this, and I just added stuff to it, as opposed to making a bed on top of the ground and adding a bunch of stuff to it. So with this, I think I used this like 15 grams of seed for this whole 4x8 section. So that amount of seed I put in there is way more than enough that I need for that little bitty spot. That's cool. We ain't gonna care. See, I was out here putting in a little work, but I'm putting in a little work. Work. Let me quit. That bed has grown, right? Right. We're gonna check the beds in a minute because that stuff is soaking now. So I'm gonna let them seeds soak for 5, 10 minutes until I think about them again. And we just kind of gonna check the garden. I got my knife with me. I got my ties with me. Since we here, we'll start here, right? But this bed has grown, and man, this is crazy. I'm gonna be for real. I like this bed. This bed we call Mother. Why? Because it's an earth bed, and you get it, Mother Earth, right? Right. Pollinator bed. So it's called Polly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right here, this bed is called Nowhere. Yes, Nowhere. John Celestial Head. And we have the little bit on his clay face, Batman villain, and the Nothing. I actually want to say a Land Before Time. Uh, the Land Before Time. The never ending story antagonist is called the Nothing. So we named it the Nothing. And it sounds funny because the Nothing is always full of something. Well, let's start looking. Look at the broccoli. I don't have huge hands, but that's a comparison. You got a head of broccoli. You got a little head of broccoli. My whole thing is just they look like they kind of starting to go to seed as opposed to staying tight. But we're gonna let them get as big as they get until they start to loosen up. Yeah, I'm gonna pop them off or like this one. Somebody come look at this. Somebody come look at this. It look like it big, but got a head of broccoli. The cabbage are looking good. The potatoes are potatoes. I ain't put potatoes in this bed, but potatoes want to grow in this bed. some cauliflower. Stuff I brought back. Yeah, what y'all got growing? I ain't see when that message popped up. I was looking at the plant, so what y'all got growing too? Some broccoli. Hey, what y'all get? Got this cauliflower. You know, I don't never look around for the heads of the cauliflower or the broccoli, honestly. The queen found that stuff. I just take care of the plants. Broccoli. Now that's what's up. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I hope y'all get some heads too, man. Like you can see, half of them are gone. It was 8 of them over there. 4 of them went to seed. They just started flowering. I plucked off the flowers. They kept doing it. So I just said, you know what? I'm not finna ice skate up here. I'm just gonna pluck you all the way out. So I just popped out the plants. Now I did use the plants to try to start making some fertilizer, as well as a few of those weeds up there. We're gonna see how they turn out. But the tomatoes are getting big. Normally this is the time in which I pluck suckers off my tomatoes, but these type of tomatoes are determinate. In other words, they don't just grow forever. They get to a certain size, kind of drop most of their tomatoes at one time. So we're gonna let these just kind of ride. I'm not gonna prune. But they are looking good. Harvested some collard greens from right there, so it's down there doing its thing. Swiss chard. These leaves are just so tender. That leaf looks so bad, but I bet it tastes so good. It's been a while. It's been over a week since I've sprayed anything on here. So that tastes like Swiss chard. I gotta do something with this oregano. Look at it. Somebody come look at this oregano. That's my thing right there. You see it, you see it, you see it, you see it, you see it. And then after that comes the first prong. If I could lay on the ground and just put my face in there, I promise you I would. But I'm not. I'm gonna act like my mama taught me something. Right? Now I've been selling this romaine. I'm kind of getting to the point where I want to be selfish. I only have like wait, I'm lying. I have more than 4 left. He said I only have like 4 left. No, I got some more romaine left. I got some little bitty ones. Okay, y'all might be in look. I might sell y'all the big ones and keep the little ones. Cause I've been using them to replace. This right here is one of these. You know what I'm saying? Replacement for one I harvested. We don't really let stuff that look too bad. I just drop it there and come out and collect it all. But we looking good. Some celery. Celery getting tall. That's celery. Celery. Those are carrots behind it. Collard greens, garlic and onion. That's a nice head of romaine. Man, I don't think we have any carrots yet. I think it's too soon. It's way too soon. My nieces ask every time they come in, Uncle, carrots ready? Not yet, baby. 20 minutes later. Uncle? Nah, baby, carrots still ain't ready. I'm sorry, I'm getting my breakfast in. Pull off the plant, eat the plant. All my lettuce is still sweet. Not sweet, but not necessarily sweet, but it tastes like lettuce, and it's not bitter. When it starts to warm up, I gotta talk to the queen about these, see what we're gonna do with them. Okay. We got some basils. We got some tarragon. I think that's butterfly weed standing up in the middle. I need to look that up with the app. And what is this? Somebody come tell me what this is. This is parsley. Cilantro's down on the other end. Some mint, some dill, catnip, amaranth on the end, some onion standing up tall. Now this basil up top, and look what it's doing. See that? Them 2 side shoots starting to be the main one. I like to do this with basil when it's low and before it gets tall, so the trunk can get used to carrying that weight. The wind blowing around it helps strengthen and everything. Got something popping up right here. Let's see what it is. Genovese basil, pretty. More tarragon. Some mints. All right, let's spend that time here. See what we're looking like on these berries. But it's the morning walkthrough, right? Man, come on. I need that bird in to hurry up and come on, man. I want to eat some berries. More than 1 or 2 here and there. So we getting berries, some decent sized berries in my opinion. I've never grown berries. So I just want to actually eat them. I just want to eat them. Not bad looking. Potatoes, they still potatoing, I guess. At this point, the potatoes are just gonna grow, and then they're gonna produce some flowers at some point. Now, some people say that when you start seeing flowers on the top, it's starting to make potatoes at the bottom. I heard some people say that's not true. I personally don't know. But a potato is easy to tell when it's done because the whole plant kind of just dies back. Sweet potatoes would work the same way. So when the plant starts to die, harvest your potatoes. Oh, you got a little, got a little ladybug slash Asian beetle. It's a ladybug. We can call it a ladybug. They eat aphids. Do your job. Do your job. Got some more broccoli. Broccoli's looking broccoli. Oh, yeah. You have to water that. See how they're looking? Light colored. It's really light. That's kind of how I test my plants to see if they need to be watered. Yeah, I know what it feels like when it's soaking wet with water. So when it feels lighter, add water. A little prune. All right. Let's see. The mother looking good. Not mother. You are correct. No, ladybugs have 8 spots, I think, and I think Asian beetles have more than that. I think that's right. You got to look that up to verify that though. But you are right. We call them ladybug. I call them ladybug just because people don't know what an Asian beetle is. But a ladybug usually has like eight spots on it. Asian beetles have more. Asian beetles bite. The larvae and the adult form bite. It's kind of like an ant bite. Ain't that bad. Catch your guard though. It will catch your guard. Yeah. Just I think it's 8 or 11. It's a small number, but the ones we see are probably more than likely Asian beetles. They say they're invasive. I don't know what they do. They never eat my plants, but they eat a bunch of aphids. So what makes them invasive? Do they hurt anything? Or is just the fact that they have no natural predators and they just proliferate? Because they proliferate and eating aphids. I'm okay with that. They're aggressive. They attack ladybugs. Oh man, but them ladybugs gonna be screwed around here because I see a lot of Asian beetles and they eat aphids. So them ladybugs better get their shit together. I'm gonna look into it for real though. All jokes aside, I do want to help the garden, but at the same time, I do not want to get rid of any natural predator. Now, as you can see, this is what happened with broccoli when it goes to seed. So I was finna put this in the compost. That's why it's over here. And as you can see, if it lays on the ground long enough, it reaches toward the sun. Um, I was finna just compost and put it in the worm tower. Actually, no predators aggressive toward native species born to you. They born in the house. I hadn't seen them in the house. But you said boring to the house. So that must mean on the outside messing with the wood. But yeah, I might try to see if I can collect some of these seeds. Why? I don't know. Never done it before. It's always my answer. How you doing? Never done it before. See what happens. That looks like a tomato growing back there. Yeah, that kind of looks like holy basil back there. I doubt that's holy basil. You ain't even brought that out to the garden. No, I'm gonna move you. Come on. You still here. I don't really want that covering up the carrots, celery, beets. Beets. We bought some beets over the weekend, the juice. I like beet juice. It tastes like dirt. I mean, look, it's earthy. It does taste like dirt. But it's just a good taste, especially when you mix it with stuff sweet. So my John Noble spinach, I've grown this before. This is going to seed. It just hadn't produced a head. It's all right. Now, as you can see, there's some more stuff going to seed. And before I actually eat this is going to seed. I always have to taste it to see how bitter it gets. Because they say stuff gets bitter when it goes to seed. Maybe it is. Yeah. It does have a bitter taste. But it's kind of bitter. I mean, but it's yeah. I would say it's bitter like a mustard green, but it's mustard spinach. So okay, yeah, that makes sense. Let me say it's bitter, but it ain't bad. It's just like a mustard green. Now, if you eat mustard greens, you kind of know how the mustard green kind of has that little bite to it. That's what that tastes like. That's actually pretty damn good. Actually. Oh, let's see. You look at the tomato down there. It's still alive. Hey, yo, Panky, I'm gonna have to look into that Asian beetle thing, man. I mean, I knew they were invasive, but I have never seen them do anything other than just hang around and eat aphids. So I can't just let them hang around. We got some more mints. Oh, pretty mint, pretty peppermint. Oh, I love it. Rosie. Yeah. All right, Rosie, you smell all right, Rosie. Beet. You can eat the beet leaves too, I believe. Mm-hmm. That's good. That's actually really good. Bro, if we didn't already have salad in the house, I'll make me a quick salad this morning. I'm not going to. I'm going to act like I got some. I think this is chamomile, actually. It kind of just vibes. Wait, it kind of look like dill. You might know what that is. I might have put the app on there. I thought it was chamomile at first, but it kind of looked like that stuff over there, which it could be because you see it's flowering, right? It's right next to this bed, so it's very well possible that some seeds are falling into this bed, and we have deal in this bed now. Damn, that deal big though. Eh, my motto: get high, live. We gonna see what happens. Okay, now we got some tam jalapenos. They finally getting a little height on them. It's cold. Oh, look, we got a little flower on the bell pepper. No, banana pepper. That's a banana pepper. Got a little flower on that. And repotted that one that was little back there. It's starting to warm up. Well, once it warms up, these will take off. A lemon balm. Yeah, I know I'm finna go put my face in that lemon balm, right? I'm gonna act like, butternut squash. They gonna vine. You gonna just let them run everywhere. With everything else in here vines too. Some watermelon, some honeydew, some cantaloupe. Yeah, should I put all this stuff in here? Probably not. But did I? Yes, I did. Am I gonna let it stay? Yes, I am. We haven't squashed the pig yet. Clears. Not yet. Oh, and these are, yeah, get this right. Zucchini. Should be four. One, two, three, and one. That little bitty joke in the corner though. I'm, I'm just saying, he back there though. I'm gonna have to, him little downhill, him down there a little bit. Once I trim this lemon balm back, it'll get a little bit more sunlight. But that lemon balm is growing quickly. All right. What we looking like? Look. We got a few more minutes. I tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna, we're gonna see this. And I'm just trying. I don't want anybody to miss nothing. So we're gonna just walk out here, take a quick look. I'm just gonna make note of what I need to do. I know there's some ants out there I need to treat. Not gonna treat them now, but I am going to treat them like I have been treating them. That seems to work with dishwashing liquid, just a little Dawn or a little Members Mark or whatever you use. I mean, preferably for killing ants. It really don't matter. If you're gonna try to use a soap for as part of an insecticide or something like that, you're gonna spray on the plants. You should go with a Castile soap, maybe Dawn. They put Dawn on birds with oil slicks, so I imagine it's safe for your plants. But Castile soap doesn't have any extra added fragrances unless they've added them to them. By they, I mean Dr. Bronner or whoever makes yours. Let me get a little sip and we'll go check out this. I see a bird hopping around down there by my damn strawberry. You have to get a pretty tag. Yeah, I'm lying. Ain't getting no more animals to feed. To take care of something else. See that bird? I almost got to see that bird. I should run down like a crazy madman. Ah, move, bird. But I'm old. I hurt myself just I just break out into a light trot without stretching. It's a beautiful day. I think I'm definitely working from the garden today. All right, you got some blueberries. You got some strawberries that we popped out here. They still alive. They are still alive. Huh, cool. All right, blueberries. No blueberries yet. I mean, yeah, there were a couple, but I wasn't expecting these to do anything. They popped out before the leaves did. All right, more strawberries. Let's see what we got here. Anything to eat? Anything that needs to be removed? I guess I'll get you up out of here. Let's see. What do we have? What do we have? I think I might take the queen's advice. The queen says she thinks the rocks will work if we cover the ground in rocks. Where every time they peck in the ground, they probably hitting a rock and probably don't find a strawberry. She says she feels like they will leave. That's a good idea. That'd be afraid but to try. So we're gonna have to. I say we're gonna try it, man. I'm trying to just go for the gusto and just get some bird in and call that fair. Build some type of support structure around these things. Um, I guess my first thought was PVC. It's like a hoop here, bloop, and another little hoop go this way and just drape it across. Secure it. I don't know if that's gonna work or not, but we'll see and then we'll adjust. The blackberry, man, these flowers on these blackberries are beautiful. They're beautiful. Berries look good too. Now, don't get it twisted. But I'm excited, and I'm also wondering, man, why are the ones I got from Mama Reaper growing so much more vigorously than the ones I got from big box store? Now I don't know the variety of the ones I got from Mama Reaper. I call them Mama Reaper blackberries. These are Wichita spelled with a QU or OU. It's an OU. Might be a QU. It's Native American. Most of these berries are named after Native Americans. Now that I think about it. Wichita, Ponca, not Primark Freedom, but they made that in Arkansas. That's different. But yeah, these are the new growth. I thought I was gonna have trouble telling new growth from old growth, but as you watch it, it ain't really that different. The new growth, the old growth is kind of red. New growth is kind of green. Easy. So you take care of your new growth, your primer canes, this year's canes, because the berries from this particular variety are floricane variety. They fruit on second year wood. So this year I'm growing all the stuff to get fruit next year. So at about 5 feet, I top these off, let them start growing out lateral branches, and I'll eventually put a trellis and stake them to the trellis. And then next year we'll be doing this, watching them grow, waiting for new ones to come up. So end of this season, once these berries are fruited, hopefully this plant pops out some new shoots somewhere, because these old canes not gonna put off any more fruit, and they're gonna get cut out of here. So this one here has already popped up some new shoots, and I'm assuming this one out here came from that plant. It already has one shoot. Like I said, you can tell by the color of the growth, but the berries are looking pretty good, getting big on them. Get big on them. Get big on them. The yard guy didn't cut you down. I think he did that. He know what he doing, right? This part here kills me. I hate having to come out here and weed, and you see I don't do it. I got a tool for this that just pop down and pop the root, but that's manual. You know what I'm saying? That's manual. There's some ants I gotta take care of. Let's do this. Let's kind of step on them, mess them up. They don't like that. You got some G rapes, some grapes. Nothing. They look like they don't move to next door. Don't worry, we're gonna move y'all all the way around this hill till y'all decide to get the hell on down somewhere. All right, let's see. Everything's looking good. I tied up the grapes to get them off the ground to kind of train them to grow up. Right. That's kind of the plan, right? Then what we have, look at this. Look. Somebody come look at this. Somebody come look at these damn grapes. Somebody come look. You gotta say it low. You can call them by the name. The birds know. The birds speak English. They speak English. Wait, I need to tie that. So it's just propped up there. That's cool. Now this is long. Now, this is why I need my trellis. This is long. This is subject to get caught by the yard man. And then I'm gonna be upset. Can't be too upset because I left it on the doggone ground. All right, we're gonna call that fair. Everything looks good. Let's go plant that sorghum Sudan grass, and we're gonna call this stuff. Right? I don't remember how deep you're supposed to plant this stuff. I'm thinking it's no more than like inch deep. But we're gonna kind of play around with it and see what happens. Matter of fact, look at bird. Them birds are pretty. There's a red bird and a blue jay. You see that? A cardinal and a blue jay. You know, it's gonna. I don't know what the name is for a bird watcher. I don't know if they have a specified name, like a person who collects corn is called like a nemisticist or whatever. Yes, I said that right. No, I didn't. But we're gonna plant these seeds right there. I'm really trying. I want to be lazy and just drop them, but the birds gonna eat them, I'm sure. So I'm kind of debating because I want to be lazy. I want to be efficient when I'm saying lazy. Kind of thinking scrape off a top layer, spread out some seed, put some soil back on top. Yep, and I have a winner. And I had a shovel. Should have just grabbed my niece's little rake in the yard. Let's go. This, uh oh, everything's pretty. Got some more mints propagating. Now you can kind of tug on, see if they have roots. If they don't have roots, they're just gonna come out the soil. If they do, the roots hold them into the soil. I don't know. I just rather wait. New growth lets me know everything happened. Right? Plant ain't growing if it's under some kind of distress. So we're gonna see if we can do this like this. Yeah, yeah, that's gonna win right there. So all I'm doing is scraping off a layer. Could just put this camera down and do it, but now we're gonna do it this way. Why do it the easy way, right? I need to get that. I need to work that out today anyway, right? Get your little workout in. All right, now that's cool. Is this gonna work? I don't know. I'll probably end up just bunching all the seeds up in one spot. But we'll see. I'm not even gonna drain this. Come on, Cameron. Work with your boy. Work with your boy, please. Not really worried about them clumping. Definitely not trying to plant these in any kind of row or anything. You just get out here and get to work. That type of thing. Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. You know what I'm saying? Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. But I'm thinking bozo. Definitely showing my age. Who used to watch Bozo before school in the morning? WG. Okay, that's way more than enough. It is. It is. But since I bought these seed out here, like that's way too many. Get it. Nobody kill it, right? Let's just go for the gusto, right? Just drop. But that was more than enough seed. And these are deep, they get big. They get big. So I usually cut them the first time when they're about my height. And then I mean it's a grass. I treat it as such. All right, now let's see if we can get this back over here. Some kind of decent looking fashion. All right. Kind of decent looking fashion. Get over there. Move, move. All right. That's the way. Now here's gonna be the key to all this working right. I'm lying. Just to make sure everything's in contact with the soil. No air pockets. And I am gonna give this water does the same thing. But I kind of want to press it down before I start putting water because water moves things as well. You know what I'm saying? Hide these little seeds right here. I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna walk out the door. It's gonna be a flock of birds leaving and eat all my seed. You know, I would put out bird feeders if I thought that would feed the birds as opposed to attract them to the garden. I might need to just try it out to see if feeding them will keep them from eating my stuff in the garden, or is it just gonna bring them to the buffet and then they're looking for more, a variety of things or something. I'm not tripping over this one seed that I see. And that's gonna be the one to make or break everything. All right. And I'm not stepping hard. I'm not putting a lot of weight on it. Just tap, 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 tap. Let's do this. It's just one of them things. Like I know that's not going. It's just a couple seeds, but, but. Really just don't want to see any seeds. And I think these seeds were fairly cheap. I bought them about 2 years ago. I hope they still germinate. That's the thing. They are about 2 seasons old. Yeah. Two going on the third season, I think. Second season. All right. We got that. And then we're going to take this. Here. This is just half strength fish fertilizer. These things smell like what fish? Fish emulsion or hydrolysate. One of the two. See how them seeds just popped up? That's what water tends to do. It's cool though. Got an idea for that. Just gonna put a shovel, compost on top of it. And then we'll check out a little homemade compost, see how it's going along. And we'll call this a day. We're gonna have to one hand this thing. Oh yeah, baby, there we go. Not really what I wanted, but close. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Alright, one more for the road. We're gonna call that fair. Oof, oof. So just did that anyway. Put the seed down and just cover it with a layer of compost. All right, all right. That's done. I'll fill that hole in and cover that up in a little bit. Get up off here. Oh yeah, yeah. Get up off there. Go do something off. All right. Oh, y'all really let me see what I'm doing. Not just kind of tapping this down a little bit. That's it. We're gonna let that rock and see how long it takes. Not gonna water that. Was there anything else? Go back into the house here, and we have this stuff. Let's see what we're working with. What does it smell like? It smells like bad broccoli. I mean, it's mostly broccoli. Got a lot of foam. That foam is an indicator of life. Life happening. Things are happening. Those gases are a byproduct and proof of that. It's cool. Stinks. I mean, like I said, it smells stinks. Like, if you ever held greens in your refrigerator before you cooked them, you know that smell? And that's pretty much the same thing. Not bad. It's looking good. Looking good. I'm all for not having to buy fertilizer again. So I could do this with a bucket peel full of bananas. Now, granted, the rate at which we eat bananas, it would probably take us a full year to collect enough bananas to do something with this. Because I mean, understand, once you chop this stuff up, it can eat up a lot of. I mean, it becomes small, right? All right, all right. Get my tea right there. All right, cool. Let me get ready to end this stream. We call this fair. I appreciate everybody for showing up this Monday morning. Watching me while I do some stuff in the garden. Kind of made a plan for what we have going on for the rest of the week. We did receive an invitation to the Canton Flea Market, so we will be there. So we kind of be prepping, gearing up for that May 11th. Um, you know anybody, share the word. You want to come through, swing through and holler at us. We'll be there all day or until we sell out, one or two. So you know how this goes, right? Create more than you consume. You don't have to suck at this because I do. Y'all have a good one, all right? Peace. Oh, wait. My bad. Wait, what day is that? That's a Thursday, I think. I think it's a third, May the 11th. I think it's a Thursday. Yeah. Yeah, I think that is a Thursday. Wait, is that Thursday or Wednesday? May 4th is this Thursday, right? Today the 1st. Yeah, that's counting it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah. May 4th is Thursday. So 7 days after that, it'd be 11. So it'd be like next Thursday. Damn, when I see it like that, it's close. All right. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, like I said, man, create more than you consume. And you don't have to suck at this because I do. Y'all have a good one. All right. Hey, yeah, I'm going to hop on too. All right.